Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben İngilizce öğretmeni Cebrail Aytep. 6. sınıf İngilizce derslerini beraber devam ettiriyoruz. Bir önceki dersimizde to be, am, is, are konusunu işlemiştik. Bu dersimizde de to be'nin geçmiş hali olan was, were konusunu işleyeceğiz. In today's lesson, we are going to learn the past form of verb to be. Remember, in our previous lessons, we had learned the present form of verb to be, and in today's lesson, we are going to learn the past form of verb to be, and we are going to compare them. Now, let's start with a basic rule. Remember, if the subject or object is singular, all right, we use is. If the subject or object is plural, we use are. But remember that we had exceptions. I and you. All right? You cannot use I with is. And you cannot use you with is. I goes with am, and you goes with are. When we come to the past, if the subject or object is singular, we use was. If the subject or object is plural, we use were. Okay? Not to confuse, I'm going to write here I and you. Okay? I goes with was in the past, and you goes with were. And now we are going to see the usage of verb to be, okay, in the past and in the present, and we are going to see with the subject. All right, I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are. I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, you were, and they were. If you notice, we use in the present form of to be am, is, are, and for the past we use was and were. All right? Let's go ahead. Now, I'm going to share with you some time expressions. We need to use them because sometimes you need to clarify your sentence, your opinion. Therefore, we need to use these time expressions correctly. Okay? The usage of these time expressions also so important. All right? Okay. Let me see. For the past, okay, we say yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 2 hours ago, the day before, in the past. Okay, when we come to the present, I'm going to share with you as well. For the present, we have now, right now, at the moment, at present, today, this week, this month, and this year. And now we are going to see in examples, in sentences, how can we use these time expressions correctly. Fine? Okay, let's go ahead. And these days as well. All right. Now, he was young 40 years ago. In the past, he was young. At present, in the present, he is old. Now, if you notice, we use as time expressions ago, and verb to be was. Because in the past, if we write for present, we can say that. Sorry, he is old now. Okay? Now is for present, and we use is for present as well. Let's have a look at another example. They were at the library last night. In the past, they were at the library. At present, they are at the cafe. Now we can say that they are at the cafe. Fine? Now, if you notice here again, we've got were and last night as time expression. Okay, another example we can see. She was fat last year. In the past, she was like this, and at present, in the present, she is like this. Now, she was fat last year. Was and last year. If you want to write this in present tense, then you need to write she is slim now. Okay? As you see, we used is and now for present tense. Okay, let's go ahead. Now I'm going to share with you a note. Türkçe'de but ama anlamına gelir. Bunu kullanarak geçmiş ve şimdiki konularda karşılaştırma yapılarak aradaki fark ortaya koyulabilir. If you want to show the difference or contrast, you can use but to show that, all right? Now I'm going to use two sentences in the present and in the past, and I'm going to combine them with but. She was ill yesterday, okay, in the past. She is ill today. Today. I want to combine these two sentences, all right? She was ill yesterday, but she is well today. I have showed the difference. She is not ill anymore, all right? It was sunny last weekend. It is cloudy this weekend, all right? I want to show the difference again. I use, it was sunny last weekend, but it is cloudy this weekend, all right? And now we are going to see some sentences in the present form and in the past form, then you can understand better. All right. I am a judge in Turkey. I was judge in Turkey. It's sunny today. It was sunny yesterday. They are together today. They were together 2 days ago. My son is 10 years old. My son was 10 years old. The city isn't beautiful. The city wasn't beautiful last year. John and Tony are honest. John and Tony were honest. This means John and Tony aren't honest anymore. All right, now let's go ahead. Now we are going to learn how to build affirmative and negative sentences. It's basic. First, you need to put your subject plus to be, was, were, all right, and plus rest of the sentence, Okay, have a look some examples. Now, remember our rule, okay, if the subject or object is singular, we use was for the past form of to be. All right, now I is singular as you see. We are going to use I was at home 2 hours ago. All right. Her teacher is one. It's singular. We are going to say was from Italy. The dogs, as you see, dogs is plural. We are going to use were, because it's past form. Kerem and Akif were friends because they are two. And she was because it is singular. She was an engineer, but now she is retired. If you want to build a negative sentence, then you need to put subject plus was were plus not and rest of the sentence. Okay? Yes. Now have a look some examples. She is singular. We are going to say wasn't in India 2 years ago. My boss is singular. Therefore, we are going to say wasn't is one. My boss wasn't Japanese. The cats, as you see, it's plural. We are going to use what? As you see, were, weren't. The Rebecca is singular. We are going to use wasn't. She, yes, wasn't a nice person. Let me read for you. She wasn't in India 2 years ago. My boss wasn't Japanese. The cats weren't hungry. Rebecca wasn't a good doctor. And last, she wasn't a nice person. All right, let's go ahead. All right, double H and yes no questions. Here you need to be careful. Arkadaşlar, yes no soruları Türkçe'de mi soru edatıyla kurulan soru cümlelerine denk gelmekte. Double H question soruları ise soru sözcükleriyle kurulan soru kalıplarına denk gelmekte. Ve burada nasıl olduğunu şimdi cümleler üzerinde göreceğiz. If you want to build a yes no question, first you need to bring was over. All right? Okay, then you need to bring subject. Okay, subject. And then you need to bring rest of the sentence. Okay, let me write for you a sentence. Okay. Was she at home last night? Okay, do not forget question mark. Then we are going to say yes, she was at home last night. All right? Okay. We can say that no, she wasn't at home last night as well. All right? Let's go ahead. If you want to build double H question, first you need to bring your double H question. You can say where, when, how much, how many. It's up to you. All right? Then you need to bring was and were to be, and then you need to bring again subject, and after that you need to put rest of the sentence. Okay, let me use this sentence. All right, where was she last night? Okay. Then you can say she was at home last night. All right? Okay. Now we've got here a note. All right. Arkadaşlar bu iki soru kalıbını kullanırken dikkat etmeniz gereken en önemli şey yes no sorularının was were'le kurulduğunu ve WH question'larında soru sözcükleriyle kurulduğunu ve WH question'lara yes ya da no ile cevap verilemeyeceğidir. Bu çok önemli. WH question sorusuna siz yes ya da no diye cevap veremezsiniz. Okay. Now we've got a text here. We are going to read and we are going to try to answer some questions, all right? Hi, I am Ceren. 2 days ago, my uncle and I were in Antalya. We had a great time. My dog was also with us. His name is Kara, but my father couldn't come because he was too busy. He and my mom were in Samsun. On the last day of our trip, I met one of my friends. He's from Antalya. His name is Batu. When I was at the age of 14, I was shorter than him. But now, I am taller than him. In 2011, when we were at the secondary school, he was good at math and I was good at art. As he said, he can also draw well now. Unfortunately, we couldn't spend much time together. It was my last day and the departure was at 10 p.m. Okay, now we are going to have some questions, all right? And we are going to answer them. Fine? Okay, where were they 2 days ago? Okay, they are asking. Who were they? Ceren and uncle. Where were they? As you see, they were in Antalya. Let's get our answer. They were in Antalya. If you notice, we use were because our subject is plural. All right? Second one, who were in Antalya? Okay, let's check who were in Antalya. I'm Ceren. Ceren is talking to us. And uncle. Let's get our answer. Ceren and her uncle were in Antalya. But here, if you notice, again I used were. Why? What's the reason? Because Ceren plus her uncle, this means it's plural. Okay, next question. Where were her parents? We are going to check, all right? Parents, my mom and he were in Samsun, okay? Let's get our answer. Her parents were in Samsun. As you see, it's plural. We use were, all right? Let's go ahead. When was she shorter than her friend? When was she shorter than her friend? When we check the text, okay, I was shorter than him. When? At the age of 14. Let's get our answer. She was 14, as you see. Okay. All right, next question. How was she at art in 2011? All right, let's find in our text. All right. She was good at art in 2011. And next one, was her friend good at math? Now you need to be careful because this is to be and we need to answer with was or were. All right? Okay, let's get our answer. Yes, he was good at math. And next one, was she taller than her friend when she was 14? The answer, as you see, no, she wasn't taller than her friend. And last, what time was the departure? The departure was at 10 p.m. Okay, let's get our answer. It was, for departure I use it, it was at 10 p.m. Evet arkadaşlar, bugünkü dersimiz bu kadar. Kendinize çok iyi bakınız.